Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Okay, it is Wicked Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. Okay, hump day could be very significant. But happy Wednesday. Today is February 18th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday so far. We are starting off on a fresh new moon, right? From the 17th, 18th, and the 19th. I even mentioned in one of my readings that it was from the 16th to the 17th, 18th. So take what resonates with this. Okay, you guys, I know for some of you that resonate, we are getting closer to, basically spring. Okay, we're getting closer to spring. We're getting very close to, when it comes to growth, renewals, and things of that matter. Okay, now for some of you guys that resonate with this, we are starting Pisces season tomorrow. Okay, so anything that you have to release and let go, this is the perfect time to do it now, especially us still being in Pisces season as the astrological year end. We're seeing a lot of things that are changing. Now, a lot of people, when it comes to the year of the horse, now, as much as it talks about, taking action and speed, some of you guys can also see in the reading that not only is it about taking action and speed, but also grounding yourself. Okay, grounding yourself, not making impulsive decisions, making sure that what you're trying to do is basically building up your future. Okay, so let's jump into it and see what you might need to know for today. If I do feel called to use charms, I will use the charms that I have and that I normally use in my messages or readings, but it all depends on how long the video might be. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What messages do you have for the collective at this time for February 18th? What do they need to know for February 18th, please? What does the collective need to know for February 18th? What do they need to know? Thank you. So we have the Chariot. Okay, Cancer energy could resonate for some of you, but this energy talks about moving forward with confidence and also determination. This is talking about success, determination, your willpower, even your self-discipline, and how focused you are. There is this energy about yin and yang energy as well, learning to balance between the two energies that you guys probably could be dealing with, again, masculine and feminine energy. But there is something about you guys overcoming certain obstacles and achieving victory through your determination. This is progress, determination, and also money management. So there's something about you guys, maybe something could have happened, and you guys are basically moving in this energy of, when it comes to money management, or when it comes to managing your money and making sure that everything makes sense financially. Some of you guys are in this energy. Now, this is talking about sevens, right? Seven talks about, close and personal partnerships. This is romantic partnerships, business, anything to do with the number 222. Okay, so there is something about you when it comes to partnerships, balance, and harmony. There is something that you guys could have went through, and there is this feeling of maybe breaking illusions. Okay, with the number 7, it talks about spirituality. There's an inner knowing, okay, that you guys have when it comes to awakening your spiritual gifts at this time, even when it comes to trusting in divine timing. Okay, so obviously take what resonates with that, but that could be also confirmation and clarity. We're supposed to have a winter storm again for today, so it is windy. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but the wind just gushed inside my apartment. So even changes of season is very significant. Okay, so take what resonates with that. There is a change within the collective, okay, or this could be even someone personal, that resonates with this, that, you guys could be going through certain changes, right? So this card came out upside down. I don't really use these, okay, like the upside down cards, but this card is saying that some of you guys could feel like you're giving up, okay? Now, this could be lacking self-belief, okay, or when it comes to surrendering, right? Some of you guys feel like giving up. I don't want to read that energy because I don't claim that for you guys, okay? When it comes to the number 7, you standing up for yourself and your beliefs, okay, is you defending yourself and protecting your territory. I don't know who needs to hear this, but when it comes to Mars and Leo, some of you guys could feel like you're giving up, right? You guys are feeling defeated, okay? There is something about you maybe feeling like you're defensive, or, you could feel like you're being resilient at this time. But know that you guys are actually facing challenges and obstacles, but you are also determined to stand your ground and defend your position. Okay? Standing up for what you truly believe in, and especially when it comes to yourself, is something that you guys are trying to do. Okay? Now, this may not be for everybody that resonates with this, but there's this feeling of wanting to give up, wanting to stop, wanting to just not move forward, okay? So angel number 777 is very significant for some of you, okay, when it comes to your spirituality. Again, you may have an inner knowing about your spiritual gifts, right? But like I said, you guys are needing to trust in the process. And even if you guys are feeling defeated, it's only a feeling that's temporary. So even if you feel defeated today, know that tomorrow's a brand new day and you can always move forward. So some of you guys could feel like you guys are feeling defeated at this time when it comes to, what's going on in your energy. This could be about people, places, and things, okay? But whatever this energy is, you guys could feel like you want to give up, okay? And Spirit is saying not to. Yeah, Ace of Swords, right? Clarity. Okay, clarity and breakthrough. So when it comes to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, there's something about you receiving clarity, okay, when it comes to even being focused and also receiving truth about a situation, right? This clarity that you guys are receiving about this situation is talking about you stepping into your own individuality. This is a new beginning. This is a new, leadership, whatever it is that you guys are moving into. But there's something about stepping into personal power and confidence and focus, okay? So you could be in an energy where you guys are trailblazing at this time. And also you guys could be in this energy too where things that don't resonate with you in a sense of people, places, and things, especially yesterday, if things were not basically how you expected it to be, it almost feels like now you're getting that push to move forward, that it is okay to release and block people that you thought were in your corner. Now, this could be family, friends, anybody, right? But the reason why I'm saying that you guys are getting that confirmation is because some of you guys could have been teeter-tottering the fence on whether or not it makes sense for you to cut a certain person off, like a particular group, a person, a place, whatever it is. And Spirit is giving you confirmation that, yes, it is okay for you to move forward and cut whoever you don't need out of your energy, because as chosen people, I don't think we also realize that we can be chameleons. We can be adaptable. We can be there, okay, for people that unfortunately don't necessarily have the best interest in us, especially if you grew up around older generations, okay? These are baby boomers and silent generations. If you grew up around that, okay, there's always this energy of I'm the adult, you're the child. Always, okay? Like children are not allowed to have opinions, right? But there is this energy that I'm the adult, you're the child, you listen to what I say. But sometimes it goes to a point where, are you really just the child, or are you just alert and cohesive? So even when it comes to you growing up as an individual, you could have been in situations where people tried to control your energy, your peace, your sanctuary. And as you get older, for some of you guys, you may realize that your family's not your family. The friends that you grew up with are not your friends, okay? Right? The environments that you were in are not your environments, okay? Things that no longer serve you will start to feel displaced, if you guys get what I'm saying, okay? So we have the Knight of Cups, okay? When it comes to the number 12, this is harmony through growth, learning through duality. This is about balancing your masculine and feminine energy. Some of you guys, this is a collective growth as well. But the number 12, for some of you guys, 12-12 could be very significant. You guys could have seen something, okay? When we think about 12, we talk about our heart and following and trusting our intuition and gut. When we talk about 12th house, okay, a lot of people don't want to admit the 12th house, but this is talking about grief, hidden enemies. Some of you guys could have found out certain things about hidden enemies, okay? Also, when it comes to being in solitude, okay, and healing, spirituality, and old age, past lives, things of that matter, okay? Even when it comes to institutions, hospitals, clinics, etc., okay? So take what resonates with that. There could be something with even family, right? If this is something to do with hidden enemies, because 12 talks about, things that we cannot see, okay? When it comes to this energy, there's something about you guys focusing on your creativity and financial opportunities because of what you feel. You guys could have dealt with certain people, places, and things, right? Where you could tell when somebody is hiding their energy from you, okay? And for some of you guys are moving forward. Like I said, you guys are not allowing people, places, and things to try and hold you back, okay? The same people who try to cast judgment maybe on the collective are the same people who are going to miss your energy, and that could be happening right now as we speak, okay? Yeah, so we have the Hermit, okay? For some of you guys, Pisces energy is significant because, again, we are moving into Pisces season. So for some of you guys, even tomorrow, the starting of tomorrow, some of you guys could be going into Hermit mode, meaning you guys are withdrawing your energy, you're focusing more on yourself, okay? And you are shining your own light on your own self. Not to say that as a collective, say some of you guys are healers or light workers or whatever the case is, it's not to say that you guys are not shining your light on other people. Like, for example, divination. Like, even though I do divination, I can still go into hermit mode, okay? So that could be something that you guys could, resonate with when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things. 9 talks about you stepping into a completion, okay? Endings leading to transformation, something that had to end in order for you to be able to transform. So as much as you were healing other people, maybe this could be, like I said, hidden enemies like family, friends, whatever the case is. With Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, you could have seen things that people were trying to hide from you. Whether they told you or not, you guys always saw what it is for, what people try to pretend. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles is very significant. Again, 9 is significant, Venus and Virgo. This is about being self-sufficient, okay? You guys are being self-sufficient. You guys are reaping your financial rewards, okay, and stepping into independence, which is allowing you to be in success, allowing you to have leisure, okay? For some of you guys are being rewarded for your efforts. Your wishes your wishes are coming true, okay, because of your truth and authenticity, okay? This is about success, achievements, recognition, and also being in pleasure. Pleasure talks about Venus energy, okay? Venus is what you love to do. So being grateful for the abundance and blessings in your life is very significant, meaning you guys could be very grateful for where you are in your position at this time. Even if you don't have everything, okay, like material gain or certain things, you are still spiritually rich, okay? The number 9 talks about Jupiter in Pisces. There's something about you guys seeing something when it comes to your abundance, okay? Either your intuition is bringing in abundance, or there's something about you guys seeing certain things when it comes to Pisces placements. Not to say that someone is blocking your blessings and your goals, but there is a possibility that you could have someone in your energy that, it's almost like they don't want to see you flourish. Okay, they may see the things that you have, but they don't know how you got it. And again, this could be family, friends, and people that you know. Okay, so instead of asking the collective, are you mentally and physically okay? Is everything okay? They would rather look at the collective and see more of the negative than the positive, okay? But you are the King of Cups, or some of you guys have King of Cups energy, okay? There's something about you guys when it comes to either stepping into counseling, or there is something about financial stability and emotional fulfillment. So counseling, psychology, healing professions are very significant. The number 14 again talks about foundations and, shifting foundations. Some of you guys are redefining what stability means for you, okay? There's something about you being from a different generation, and redefining stability for you does not mean the same for baby boomers or, the silent generation. That generation looked at school, buying a house, getting a car, having a family, being married. That was their version of stability. Our collective generation may look at stability very differently. That is why we will never relate to the older generation in that sense. And it's no shade or disrespect, but it is true. We will never get that feeling of understanding from some of the older generations, because what they think about stability is burning themselves to the ground, okay? Literally working to the ground until there's nothing left of, ourselves. Think about it. When we retire, people are retiring, like, I think our generation, I think the latest you can retire, it used to be 55. They bumped it to 65. I wouldn't be surprised if it's now going to be 75. Okay, working till you're dead. And for some of you guys could be building foundations that are more luxurious, where you guys get to sit and be pretty and handsome, whether you're masculine or feminine. And that could be bothering some people that are in your energy, because their version of stability, they're trying to put their version of stability onto you when you're building your own version of stability. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Some of you guys are growing at this time, okay? You guys are growing, okay? Today is a new day, and courage, okay? Some of you guys are stepping into courage. Today's a new day, okay? You guys are moving with intention when it comes to your growth, okay? You guys are growing, you guys are learning, and you guys are learning what not to accept, okay? What not to tolerate, what not to accept. Protecting your energy. Yeah, as soon as I said this, protecting your energy. Your growth is being protected at this time, okay? Intuition at the bottom of the deck, and growth again, okay? You also rejected something that no longer serves you. You stopped a pattern, okay? Even when it comes to sadness, you stopped a pattern and you took space for yourself. And this is what's bringing in abundance. So even if you don't see it in the 3D, spirit is working on something in the 5D, whether we want to believe it or not, okay? Whether we want to believe it or not, spirit is working on something, in the background. And that could be also clarity for some of you, okay? So yeah, nature spirits, being in nature, okay? Growth, protection, healing, that kind of energy, okay? Being in nature is what grounds you guys, okay? With 22 on the timer, okay? So for some of you guys, angel number 222 could resonate for you guys. And this is also equaling to 12. 12 talks about, like I said, harmony through growth, balancing opposites. And not only that, this is allowing for some of you guys, when it comes to, the number 12, this is about your expression. So for some of you guys, being out in nature allows you to express yourself a lot more easily, okay, than when you're in someone else's energy. Okay, yeah, you guys are letting go, okay? So whatever the situation is, you guys are letting go. Within the next few weeks could be very significant, but whatever it is that you guys are dealing with this energy, spirit is saying for you to let it go, okay? You are letting go what no longer serves you when it comes to people, places, and things. You could be in this energy where you're tired, you're sick and tired of having to defend yourself towards people who should just know better. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, people should just know better. You know better, you do better, right? But instead, it's almost the opposite. It's like people get joy or fulfillment of seeing the collective get out of character, or seeing the collective crash out. And half of us don't want to crash out, because guess what? You crash out, it either could equal to death or jail. And I'm just saying that because it's true. Some people don't realize that people used to be crash outs, people used to be crazy, and spirituality also is what helped them ground themselves. And people are really trying to get the collective to kind of get back in that low vibrational energy, which I don't like, okay? I don't like that, I don't like that for you guys. I don't like when people mess with people who are trying to mind their business and, you know, do what they need to do. So even when it comes to like your success, or, you know, you trying to build something brand new, or be in this, even if you guys are building something new and it's not a business, you guys are just trying to build a new foundation and be positive. Again, you could have people who are always teaming up against you, whether they realize it or not, whether they want to see it or not. But you don't need a group of people to have your back or defend you or anything like that. You have your own back. Okay, spirit has your back as well. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Okay. So we also have here clouds, okay? Pink clouds when it comes to, you know, visions, dreams, fog, okay? Seeing through the fog is very significant, okay? Something to do with unconditional love, seeing through the fog. People who use unconditional love as a narcissistic way of claiming that they love the collective and soul tribe, you know, and I'm not talking about like genuine, authentic love that you can actually feel. I mean that people use their position or their title, okay, as if that's going to change something. So if it's a mother or a father or, you know, a cousin or an uncle, it's almost this energy like, you know, how dare you, collective, talk to me like that? I'm your elder. And it's like, really? So for some of you guys, you know, when it comes to unconditional love and seeing through the fog, you guys are letting go, okay? You are putting the crown on your head, okay? King, queen energy, like I said, when it comes to your energy, you guys are devoted, okay? You guys have a balanced head and heart. You see things for what it is, and that is why people may be mad at you, because you see their mask, okay? We have here initials W. We have initials U. Okay, we also have initials V. Somebody with Aries placements could be very significant, and also Libra placements, okay? Now, these are sister signs, okay? When it comes to you letting go, this could be either a sister sign that you guys are letting go, or there's something about letting go somebody that you thought, you know, would be there for you. For some of you guys, somebody you thought that would have protected you and guided you, and I don't mean just in childhood, even in adulthood. Like, a lot of people don't realize that you can be an adult and speak up for yourself and still have people around you in your energy to make it seem as if, you know, what you're saying is crazy or what you're saying is not true, and what you are saying is actually true. Okay, so don't allow anybody to stop you, okay, from your goals and your dreams. Do not allow people to try to gaslight you. So when you speak your truth and, you know, they try to brush it under the rug, and they like to entertain, you know, people's bad behavior, or entertain the childishness of the dynamic of what's happening, you know, it's almost like you say something and it's never respected, because, you know, you're not the authority in their eyes, but you have authoritative power. And that's what makes people upset, because even though you may not have the title of, you know, some of you guys could be parents, but if you're not a parent and you are younger, say you're in your 20s to 30s, you know, you could have people in your energy who look at you that like you don't know what you're saying because of your age. And to be honest with you, a lot of you have more wisdom than people that are older than you. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. A lot of you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge because of what you've seen growing up. If you're the youngest person in your family, you've seen everything. Okay, you've seen what you should tolerate, you've seen what you shouldn't tolerate. And that is why people could be upset about your energy, because you chose yourself. While everyone's trying to people please each other and, you know, try to fake family, try to fake friends, and this whole cliquey group type of energy, you are no longer entertaining that. Okay, guys? I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. And again, thank you guys for supporting my channel and supporting me in what I'm doing. I appreciate that. And again, like I said, you know, I really want you guys to know that this is not a defeat, okay? I kind of feel a little sad for whoever this energy is, because, you know, it's one thing to feel like you have everything under control, and then it's another thing to feel like, you know, you feel like you want to give up and not be here, okay? And I don't want whoever feels this energy, I don't want you to feel that way. please know that you always have somebody in your corner, whether this is spirit, but I'm saying this as somebody who does readings. I am in your corner, okay? I'm in your corner. I will always be in your guys' corner. Whether people, want to believe you guys or not, I will always be in your guys' corner. Even if I don't know you, I may not know you like that, okay? But that needed to be said. Somebody needed to hear that. Okay, so whatever resonated with you, please take what resonates. And again, like I said, thank you for supporting my page, you guys, and what I'm doing. And if you guys want to follow me on both my, platforms, I do YouTube and TikTok. And also my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. Okay, guys, I love you guys so much. I really, really hope that you guys have a wonderful day. And like I said, please don't allow anyone to, block your blessings or stop you from moving towards, what is actually meant for you. Okay, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.